The man was forced to bite down on a piece of wood before being beaten mercilessly by a mob. This torture wasn't about unpaid debts. It was because James was a prisoner of war. When he was first captured, the Japanese soldiers had intended to execute him immediately in the forest. But as the katana was about to swing, James's warrior instincts suddenly ignited. In that instant, he dodged and counterattacked. One by one, enemy soldiers fell, unable to withstand his lightning-fast and brutal martial arts. Yet the sound of explosions drew reinforcements. Panicked, James tried to escape, but his attempt failed. He was caught in a net trap. Dragged to the Japanese stronghold, he was brought before their commander. Upon learning that several of his men had been slain by James, the commander declared that James would pay the price. He was then marched into a combat arena. At first, James thought he was about to be executed, as a soldier stood ready with a katana, but instead of beheading him, the commander ordered the ropes on James's arms to be cut. Confused, James was suddenly pulled aside. The commander had other plans. He wanted to showcase his finest executioner, Nakamura, a fighter rumored to be a master of martial arts. To prove his strength, 3 prisoners were forced to face him in the arena. The duel began. One opponent was swiftly defeated. Nakamura grew arrogant, flaunting his supposed invincibility, shrugging off blows as if he were untouchable. The remaining 2 prisoners were no match. Satisfied with his display, the commander ordered James forward. The fight was to the death. Without hesitation, Nakamura unleashed his wild tiger possession technique, but James stood firm, unshaken. As the clash began, James delivered a devastating kick that sent Nakamura flying, so hard it left him humiliated. The crowd fell silent. Even the Japanese commander was stunned. Bound by the rule of a death duel, James clenched his fist and with all his strength struck Nakamura's head. The blow was fatal. The so-called executioner collapsed, lifeless.